at Brandwidth, and we're an innovation agency, and we're currently working on a world's first, an advert entirely in VR, virtual reality. So what this is a little behind the scenes video which shows you some of the life cycle of the virtual reality production. It all starts with a script.
For simplicity, why don't we split out the voiceover and the dialogue and script?
Sure. When it comes to the script, I think we should separate the dialogue and the voiceover. Okay?
We've come up with a really cool concept for this. It's something a little bit different. With VR, you film a sphere and you put the user in the middle of that sphere. What we're going to do is split that sphere into 90-degree slices, split it into 4, and make each of those slices a different room in a family's home. Nuclear family, mum, dad, 2 kids, dog. They'll all use these Nokia products, and we're going to follow that family around their house as a day plays out. We've had a look around. We're pretty sure this hasn't been done before, so it's a bit of a world's first.
With traditional filmmaking, the shots match the storyboard, but with VR, it's one wide shot. So we've had to find unique ways to visualise the end product through storyboards for the entire team and for the client.
Concept, script, storyboard, all signed off by the client. Kirsty sorted the logistics. All that's left to do now is pack up and ship out.
Definitely got the batteries.
What was the code?
I don't know.
Code?
I don't know.
It is 9 AM, Monday morning, first day of the shoot. We've arrived on location here in Warden. We're trying to dress the set to get little pops of colour in, but instead of just putting pops of colour in, we're putting pops of fruit in. Give us a wave, Steve. Hello. There you go. We've set that up, and that's the system that we use to move Ozo, because movement in VR is really nice and compelling, and it gives you fresh perspectives. That's for a Frappuccino. I know what this is. And action!
So we've just done the first shot for the VR piece. Obviously lighting for VR is slightly different in that you can't put lights where you normally would because they'd be seen. So we've had to hide lights, as you can see.
Okay, so here we're doing a video to show how digital health products can feed into a family's life. And at the same time, it's actually a great idea for us to show how VR and Nokia Ozo can be useful in advertising to actually shoot these digital health products.
We use Ozo Creator 2.0 with an updated camera firmware and updated Ozo remote, which is why I have to carry this laptop around with me. Ozo Plus gives me the opportunity to shoot time-lapse footage, 60 frames a second, and even go higher than that. The more frames I can get into a headset experience, the better the experience is. So if I want real high-fidelity live monitoring, I can wire myself to the camera. I can whack an Oculus into it. I can monitor the signal via Wi-Fi. For a first day, rocking up on location with lots of different actors, lots of different moving parts, we smashed it.
Day 2.
Speed on camera, forward take.
And we're hiding in the bathroom because obviously we don't want to do the shot. And because the files are so massive with it being VR, I go through and basically tick or cross off any of the takes that we do. And then we know when we're then back in the office that we don't need to waste hours and hours stitching all the things that we don't do.
It's interesting because the camera is seeing everything, whereas normally you can kind of know where a shot starts and finishes. It's time as well. Like setting up a shot sometimes can take a little while, but setting up VR seems to take a lot longer. Everything's got to be so precise. And we've got a really good director as well.
Yeah, did we say that?
And a good production manager.
Really good production manager. Such a good crew, and I love working in pyjamas.
I've loved it. Loved all of it. I mean, just the crew's been absolutely fantastic. That everybody's just pulled together, and it's just it's been good fun.
So production's finished, and now it is time for us to edit the video together.
All right, 5 days later, and the edit is done. We're going to Cannes.